Good evening, my dear friends, and today we're gonna review a new game that's called Still Wake the Deep. Honestly, what to say about Still Wake the Deep? It's probably one of the best narrative horror story I've played in many years. As a Scot myself, it's a breeze of fresh air to actually hear an entire cast of Scottish actors in a story instead of an American accent. The setting is spot on, nailing the whole vibe of Scotland aboard one of the most dangerous structures to work in the North Sea. Graphically, it's the standard you would expect from the Unreal Engine, creating amazing set pieces, lightning, rain, and water effect. And developers clearly did their homework on oil rigs from that era, since almost every single aspect of the interior and exterior is identically to what you would find on them, even down to the design of the lifeboat, radiator, and all the small details. Personally, I think one of the strongest sets of this title is that sound design. With a good set of 3D surround headphones, it's quite amazing to listen to each surface underfoot, the creepy howling of the monsters, all the way to the walls and pieces shuddering and cracking from the weather, very immersive. I am not sure what technology exactly they used for the waves, but this game is probably the first one I played, which actually captures the pure raw power and roar of the storm at sea as it slams up against the legs of the rig and you can barely hear yourself over the noise. I won't comment much on the story as it will be very hard to know spoil the key moments, so to summarize briefly, this isn't a survival horror game. It's not got inventory management or other mechanics such as Outlast, Amnesia, or The Evil Within, so definitely don't go into this thinking that's be the case. It's a narrative horror, much like taking part in a movie as the main character and going through an emotional roller coaster from beginning to end. Some will really enjoy it, others will immediately look elsewhere for a more action experience, both of which are fine, but you will not find that there. That's not to say that there aren't some extremely tense moments that vary encounter. In closing, I highly recommend Still Wake the Deep to anyone that's even curious about it. Story and character left an impression on me, and even though it was relatively short, it was well worth the time and money. After playing this game, I finally realized that Chinese room makes games about places. This is true for all their works and they are getting better and better at it. I really feel like a worker who gets to know all the ins and outs of an oil ring and also observe how it horrifyingly transforms, as it's also a lot better to movies like Virus or The Viking. The only thing I have mixed feeling about is these games. Feeling lost and uncertain is a big aspect of fear, which is somewhat undetermined when developers put you on rail this much. It also kind of breaks immersion of being a guy who needs to improve in order to survive. This stops me from calling this a horror masterpiece, but it does not change the fact I had a great time. Just completed this game on stream and what can I say? I love it every minute of it. Words can't fully explain how I felt about this game. Being from Scotland, hearing my own dialect in the game was just phenomenal. The sound design the graphics were superb and I loved just exploring each area. Very tense in some section that kept me on edge. Game of the year for me so far. Spiritual, this is a machine for pigs that I always wanted for summer. It's not better or worse than fictional takes on the genre. It's just different. Don't expect traditional survival horrors with inventory or puzzles. Just appreciate it like a movie game hybrid and it will pull you in. On the one hand, this game has an amazing story, great visual and audio design, the voice work is excellent and the vibe is super ominous and creepy as thought. On the other hand, I can excuse the fact that the game is an on rails as you can get without being an actual roller coaster. Door will be blocked off until you hit certain predetermined story point, then magically be deblocked while multi-section blocking your path back. Also, it goes this great story and vibe is tarnished by a loud and steely section, predictable AE behavior, and a time